What's up YouTube? Kevin here, Capatain Hook'd Fishing. Today is Wednesday. It's about 8 o'clock, 45 degrees out right now. I'm over at Camp Jordan at Joe Dickert Memorial Pond. I'm going to try a little fishing this morning. I've got rigged up right now. I've got the cane thumper with the underspin hook on it that we got in the mystery tackle box this month. I'm going to throw it for a little while, see what's going on. Y'all stay tuned, be right back. Alright, I hadn't been here in about 3 weeks or so, I guess. Just hadn't had time. Went to a couple other places and all that. So I thought I'd stop here on my way home from work and try this out. Using my Cast King Sharky 2 1500 this morning. Nice fog coming off the water. It's got some good action on it right there. Jacket on this morning. A little chilly. See if we can get out over that grassy area out there. See if we can run this right across the top of the grass. Alright, let me move around a little bit, be back. Right, I changed up. I've gone with the Neko rig. I've never tried it before. I'm going to give it a shot today. Wasn't getting any action on that other swim bait with the underspin. It might have been too fast of a presentation, so I'm going to go to this, a little slower presentation, and see what happens. I'd like to catch one today, at least. Watch some videos online on presentation and all that, so I'm going to try to take my time and relax. Just let it do its thing on its own. Got that big crane over there. I don't know if you can see him right there. He's got his eyeball on something. He'll probably catch one before I do. Like I said in my mystery tackle box unboxing, that's what I like about mystery tackle box. They give you items to try that you might not have ever tried before, and gives you the chance to branch out a little bit. Different baits for different situations. You can sit out here and throw a spinning bait all day long, but you know, if that's not what they're hitting, that's not what they're hitting. I'm gonna try out in this deeper water here in just a second. Let's see what that looks like up here in this shallow water where I can see it a little bit. Looks pretty good. If I was a bass, I'd eat it. Slow. Alright, I'm going to try to move around maybe to that rocky area over there and see if we can get into something there. Be back in a minute. Alright, we're hooked up here on the Neko rig. Not a big one. There we go. Nice little bass. Spin around. Right, top of the jaw. Get that hook out. Alright, let me set this down. I'll be right back. Alright, I had that big fella out. It's a pretty little thing. Some kind of little growth or something right there on his fin there. But yeah, he took that Took that Neko rig. Let's get him back in the water there. There he goes. All right, let me get this thing rigged back up. Be back. We're hooked back up. I moved my hook down a little bit further, closer to the head. Maybe give that tail a little bit more action. I'm gonna try it this way, see what happens. But hey, that was pretty neat. First time I ever caught a fish on a Neko rig. I was just kind of working it slow, and saw that line take off a little bit. He wasn't a big fella, but he was a fish. I can imagine what that'd do on a big rock pile out in the middle of a slough or a reservoir somewhere. He inhaled that thing too. Had it all the way down the back of his jaw. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, gonna call it a day today. Don't have a whole lot of time this morning, but caught the one on the Neko rig. It's the first time I used it and produced a fish. And anytime I try something that produces a fish, I've got to try it again. So I think tomorrow morning when I get off work, tonight's my Friday, so get off tonight, or in the morning I mean, and may head over to Quacker's Pond and try that Neko rig over there. There's a spot over there that I'd like to try to fish, but I want to go back there in the summertime. It's a little too snaky looking, but it's getting cool now, 45, 50 degrees in the mornings, and got to walk through some brush and some woods and stuff like that to get back there to it. There's a little trail that goes back there, but like I said, summertime, it scares me to death back there. But probably go over there tomorrow, get over there. It's kind of shallow. It's probably 2 foot deep. But there's a lot of down trees and brush and cover and stuff like that. I was there last year and hooked into a pretty good one. I got a video somewhere of it, one of my first few videos, and I messed up big one over there. He was probably, well, I say big one for that pond. He was probably 3.5, 4 pounds, and I had him and lost him in the cover. I think I was using 6-pound test line on a ultralight rod and reel. I don't know what I was doing back there with ultralight, but I missed him, so I may give it another shot tomorrow and get back there in that wood and the cover and stuff like that and see if we can land one. Anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, take a kid fishing.